Hello friends, welcome to Insights Again Initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Vijay Diwas. You know that on 16th December every year we observe the Vijay Diwas on commemoration of India's victory over Pakistan regarding the liberation of Bangladesh, popularly known as Bangladesh Liberation War. So we are going to discuss about this particular, how this Vijay Diwas came into existence and about how Bangladesh got liberated. Now before we go further discussion, first let us see what we are going to discuss in this video, that is video components. Now in this particular video, we will discuss about why it is in news. Already I explained why it is in news because we are observing 16th December as a Vijay Diwas on the commemoration of Bangladesh liberation. Then significance of this day, why we are celebrating. Of course, there must be significance for this kind of popular days. What is the significance behind this? History of 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War, how it got unfolded and who are the important stakeholders in this war and what happens from various fronts we will try to understand. Then impact of Bangladesh Liberation War, impact on Bangladesh, impact on Pakistan and impact on India. Then India-Bangladesh liberations, mainly how these relations got unfolded since 1971 and how these relations are progressing in key aspects. And finally, we will end this video with key challenges between the India-Bangladesh relations. So these are the video components we are going to discuss in this particular video. Now, regarding the syllabus mapping, this particular topic is related to UPSC Mains General Studies Paper 2 IR as well as Indian Foreign Policy. Now, as we are discussing the India-Bangladesh relations and the Bangladesh Liberation War, first you have to understand Bangladesh shares border with India. And Bangladesh is the country which is sharing longest land border with India. Okay, that means obviously lot of significance to India regarding the border, regarding the relations with Bangladesh. So many states are sharing border with Bangladesh. So obviously lot of significance regarding the India-Bangladesh relations. And of course, Bangladesh is helping to India in India's connection to the northeast. So far we dependent only on this chicken neck area, which is popularly known as Siliguri corridor. Now with the help of Bangladesh, even we are able to seamlessly connect our mainland with the northeast through Bangladesh, through both road transportation as well as the railway transportation and through water transportation as well. Okay, now let's see where this got started. This, what is the significance of this particular day and how this war started. First, we have to understand Bengal. Okay, Bengal, when India under the colonial rule, Bengal was a symbol of patriotism and it was a reflection of Hindu-Muslim unity as well. To break that unity, the Bengal partition was announced in 1905. Curzon announced Bengal partition in 1905, so that Bengal divided into two parts. One is the West Bengal, the other one is the East Bengal. Okay. Because of this partition, there was a severe protest as well. That was in the form of the Swadeshi movement. Because of lot of protest and a lot of pressure on the British government, this Bengal partition was cancelled in 1911. Okay, partition cancelled. However, the division among the people, it was remained so, because to divide the people on the religion lines, 2 years before 1911, in 1909, Marley-Minto reforms came into existence, which facilitated separate electorate to Muslims. So the Bengal creation more or less created a rift between the people on the religion lines. Okay. Then in 1947, when India got independence, this West Bengal remained as a West Bengal of Indian part. This East Bengal became the East Pakistan. Okay. Now 1947 East Pakistan. It was continued as a East Pakistan and the present day Pakistan called as West Pakistan. That means Pakistan consisted of two parts. Okay. One was the West Pakistan, the present one. The other one was the East Pakistan, the present Bangladesh. Okay. But these are geographically separated. Even though the religion is same, even though the majority of the people speaks or majority of the people practice Islamic religion, lot of lot of differences are there between these two regions in terms of socio-cultural aspects. For example, these people speak Bangla language, these people Urdu language, okay, and these people mainly, like their way of lifestyle is different compared to these people. So this East Pakistan was never able to culturally integrate with the West Pakistan. So the division was visible. Then in 1971 general elections, in 1971 general elections in Pakistan Parliament, in the West Pakistan, majority of the seats won by the Pakistan related parties. In East Pakistan, almost all out of the 169 seats, 167 seats, that means more or less 100% of the seats won by the Awami League. Awami League was one of the party there. Awami League. They own almost all entire seats. This was leading by this Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was leading this party. After counting the 167 seats, when including that in the Pakistan Parliament, this Awami National League, it emerged as a single largest party. Even it crossed halfway mark as well. But then Pakistan military government, they not ready to give Prime Minister post to Awami League. Because of this, there were a lot of protests happened in the Bangladesh. Then the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was arrested and he was been deported to West Pakistan. And Pakistan used army. Because of that army repressive measures, because of army atrocities on the minority Hindus in the East Pakistan, they started fleeing to India. So India faced refugee crisis. Then India requested the help of Western countries to address this particular issue, but no country came forward, and India waited. India started helping to these people in the East Pakistan who were revolted against the West Pakistan army. So to revolt against the West Pakistan, East Pakistan people, they formed one group, that is Mukti Bahini movement. Mukti Bahini movement. So in this way, India first started the passive involvement. Later, even Pakistan, they started getting ready even to attack India as well, and of course they done it. Pakistan done the preemptive attack. Preemptive attack means before India attacked Pakistan, by anticipating the India attack, Pakistan attacked India. Of course, that was the one of the reason why India dragged into this war, and India entered into this war. India captured the Karachi port, so that they able to nullify the Pakistan Navy. Then they reached to the Dhaka, Bangladesh. They cut this East Pakistan entirely from the West Pakistan, and finally all the soldiers in East Pakistan, they agreed to surrender. This is how this war was ended, with liberation of Bangladesh and the breakdown of Pakistan into two parts. Still now it remained as the biggest humiliation to Pakistan. The second one is Pakistan dominance in this region got reduced. Previously Pakistan used to be the single largest Islamic nation. Now that status also lost, and the Bangladesh strength is increasing in the South Asia along with India. Now the Pakistan relegated to very unimportant place. So all these developments happened because of this India-Bangladesh liberation war. Okay, now let's see, students. Meanwhile, so first we'll go through why it is in news. Vijay Diwas is celebrated across India on December 16th every year to commemorate India's victory over Bangladesh in the Bangladesh liberation war. In this 1971 war, around 93,000 Pakistani soldiers, they surrendered in Dhaka. Okay. Next, students, there is a, if you're able to guess who wrote this, national anthem of the Bangladesh, who wrote the national anthem of the Bangladesh, and what is that anthem name? If you are able to recall, put that answer in the comment section. Significance, why we are observing this day? We are celebrating the bravery of the Indian military power who involved in this war, and we are remembering the sacrifice of the armed forces as well as the civilians who sacrificed their life for the cause of India in the pursuit of the liberation of Bangladesh and birth of nation. Bangladesh is celebrating this day as their Independence Day, that is as Vijay Diwas. This is the significant to this particular day. Then history of 1971. background already explained. Pakistan divided into East and West Pakistan. They were having the differences with respect to socio-cultural differences. The efforts to integrate both these parts, both these geographical units, it was failed because of the vast geographical distance between these two places. Then Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, their party, they won majority number of the seats out of the 313 National Assembly. At that time, military leader Yahya Khan, they rejected to give Prime Minister position to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. That resulted to strikes. And finally, military crackdown was happened in Bangladesh. West Pakistan response. Dhaka was being captured, Awami League leaders arrested, and Pakistan launched Operation Searchlight and Operation Barisal to arrest all the intellectuals who are supporting this movement. Even against this Pakistani army, these Bangladeshi people, they established voluntary force, as well as the Bangladeshi people till that time, whoever working in the Pakistani army, some of them, they retired from they came out of the Pakistani army, they started fighting for the cause of Bangladesh in the form of Mukti Bahini movement. Of course, India trained them, India provided adequate help to them. Refugee crisis, India has witnessed refugee crisis because of the widespread genocide activity of the Pakistan soldiers on the minority Hindus. We requested the intervention of West, but that became futile. Then India's intervention. India initially provided the tactical support in terms of giving training as well as providing refugee camps and all these things. Later, as Pakistan in the process of going for the Crush India campaign, as well as Pakistan's Operation Chengiz Khan, where Pakistan done the preemptive strike, this kind of action resulted to India's involvement in the Bangladesh Liberation War. Events during this war. During this war, Indian Navy launched Operation Trident on the Karachi port, so that we nullified the Pakistani Navy, and we also reached and captured the Dhaka, so that East Pakistan completely separated from the West Pakistan. So these are the things related to this Bangladesh Liberation War. And at the end, Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora, who was leading India, and Pakistan Commander Lieutenant General A.A.K. Niazi, he surrendered. Before Jagjit Singh Arora, they agreed of surrendering. By symbolizingly, he surrendered, he handed over his revolver, so they agreed to surrender. Either they have to, they have to fight and they have to perish, or they have to surrender. They choose the second one. They surrendered at Ramna race course in Dhaka on 16th December 1971. This day marked as a Vijay Diwas. On this day, Pakistani troops, they got surrendered. This was very significant to India as well. Now let's see what is the impact of Bangladesh Liberation War. First one, it was the biggest humiliation to Pakistan because Pakistan separated into two countries. Then loss of manpower and assets. So much of the military assets of Pakistan, it was lost, and Pakistan lost half of its population. That means it was severe blow to Pakistan economy as well. And in terms of geopolitical balance, India became more powerful in the South Asia. Now Bangladesh is becoming powerful, and it was a big moral booster for the people, who were fighting against the Pakistan atrocities. And it was a big moral booster to Indian army as well, because we lost war with China. After that, winning this war is obviously significant to Indian defense forces. Now let us go back to the India-Bangladesh relations. How these relations are at this moment, we will try to understand. India's immediate recognition as Bangladesh as an independent nation, it was followed by other countries also. They started recognizing Bangladesh as a separate country. Later, it eventually leads to UNO recognition as Bangladesh as a separate country. Defense cooperation. We are supporting to Bangladesh as and when it requires. And India-Bangladesh, we are sharing one of the longest land boundary. States of India such as Assam, West Bengal, Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura, these are the states which are sharing land boundary. Some of the joint exercises between India and Bangladesh, exercise Santripti and exercise Milan. Economic relations. Bangladesh is one of the largest largest destination to India's exports in South Asia. especially in South Asia, and fourth largest destination overall. In 21-22, Bangladesh became the largest partner for India in South Asia, and our trade compared to 2021 to 21-22, it increased from 9.69 billion to 16.19 billion. That means how much trade increased? Around 66% of the trade increased. Key challenges in India-Bangladesh relations. What are them? The main challenges are, the first one is Teesta River water distribution. That is one of the issue. If you remember, last year when Bangladesh Prime Minister, when she visited to India, we had an agreement regarding one river water sharing. What is that river water? Okay, if you remember, put your answer in the comment section. With respect to one river, India and Bangladesh, we both countries made agreements regarding that particular river. What is the name of that? And of course now, even though India is following the neighborhood first policy, in spite of that, still China is showing its presence in the form of Belt and Road Initiative, and Bangladesh is actively subscribed to Belt and Road Initiative. These are few challenges with respect to Bangladesh. Otherwise, Bangladesh is a very good neighbor country to India. Now let's see yesterday's video questions. What is Rio Plus 20 conference, often mentioned in the news? It is a United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development. That is, answer is A. Now let's see today's video question. With reference to River Teesta, consider the following statement. Please read these three statements regarding River Teesta and pick the right one. Pick the right answer. Next, mains question. Critically examine the compulsions which prompted India to play a decisive role in the emergence of Bangladesh. That means which factor prompted India to involve in the Bangladesh Liberation War. Now let's see. As we reach to the end of this video, we will do some quick revision. In this particular video, we discussed about what is the significance of Vijay Diwas and how this war unfolded. Next, what is the impact of this war on both India, Bangladesh and Pakistan, and what are the current relations between India and Bangladesh, and what are the challenges between the India and Bangladesh in terms of the bilateral relations. So this is the detailed analysis regarding the Vijay Diwas and India-Bangladesh relations. Thank you.